All right, so welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name is Robert. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, I do appreciate it. Go ahead and do me a favor and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everyone stopping by lately, supporting the channel, coming by, commenting, liking the videos, all that. I really do appreciate it. So today, I just got in the Yeezy 450 Sulfurs. And this is one of the shoes, if you watched my video that I dropped a few days ago about how to pick up the 450 Sulfurs and whatnot, you may notice that I wasn't really super excited to grab this shoe because I already had the 450 resin, which I think is a pretty nice colorway. And like I said, I got these in, and well, I actually ended up entering the raffle last minute on Adidas Confirmed, and I hit. So I got the pair in today, and I opened them up, and I was looking. Actually, I kind of like the colorway. I was like, all right, I'm kind of liking the colorway, honestly. And I was like, man, now I kind of want to keep them, right? But then I put them down, and I was, doing something else, and I picked them back up to look at them again, because I'm like, I really like the colorway in hand. And then I saw this. Look at that, y'all. Do y'all see that? There is literally a hole in the side of the midsole area right there where that thing is, and the outsole. Like, you can see it. I hope you guys can see that there. If not, I'll try and put a better image up. But that's crazy, man. Like, I'm not one to really, usually be extremely picky about shoes. I don't complain about, paint brush strokes and stuff like that on certain shoes, or, if the materials aren't that great, or if I find one little piece of string on my shoe that's out of place, I don't usually complain. But that right there, this right here, has gotta be probably the worst factory flaw or defect that I've ever received on a shoe that I purchased. Usually you'll get a banged up box or something like that, or maybe like I said, a string is kind of loose or out of place. You just cut it off, or the paint brush strokes don't look perfect on certain releases, and you just move on. It's not a big deal. But that right there, I'm kind of like sad now, because I wanted, looking at the colorway, I was like, man, maybe I should keep it. Sometimes you don't want a shoe, but then you get it in hand and you're like, wait a minute, this kind of does look good. But I definitely can't keep it now. I've already contacted, Adidas and talked to them about it and processing a return and everything like that. I just figured I'd show you guys, because I thought it was, pretty crazy that something like that was on the shoe. You can probably see it a little bit more when I show you the outsole that way. But yeah, we're still gonna go over the shoe. I'll talk about it, just to give my thoughts and opinions on it. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. I'm gonna show you the box and everything. Box is in perfect shape, by the way. 450 box. If you haven't seen it before, it's a small box, kind of like half the size of your normal 350 box. There is the size tag information. I picked it up in a US men's size 10. And I'll talk about sizing because I've now tried a full size up, a 10, and a half size up. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get into it. For sizing, I suggest a full size up. You can go with a half size up, and they fit pretty much exact. You'll have just a little bit room in the toe. But what I've noticed in the half size up, because I purchased the Cinder in a 9.5, which is my half size up, and I had a lot of pressure in the midfoot area. Well, right around here. Not a lot. It felt different. There was a little pressure. I didn't like it. But in the full size up, size 10, they fit great out of the box. No pressure points. They fit amazing. Okay, so getting into the review, guys. On the lateral side there, or as you can see on the entire shoe, you've got that sulfur color, which when I picked it up and in the right lighting, it's a very obviously not white, but light yellow. And it kind of reminds me of the Yeezy 350 Butters. The Butters were probably a little lighter than this, but it reminds me of that because I noticed that the Butters used to have, I think, a different shade of color laces. I could be wrong, but these laces are actually like a different hue of yellow as well. So when I just saw it, all the yellow reminded me of the 350 Butter. So, or the 500 Supermoon yellows. That was like what really, when I first saw them, I was like, those look like Supermoon yellows. But okay, obviously on the sides you got those claws that come up there on the side of the shoe, which it's always been like a weird looking design, but it's not. It's kind of grown on me, but I still haven't worn my resins, to be honest. So moving around to the toe box, get you a better look there. That prime knit, and then you got those laces there that have that different hue of yellow. All right, and on the medial side of the shoe, same thing, but just want to give you guys a different look at it. All right, and the heel. Typical 450 heel, you got your prime knit there. You got that outsole that kind of runs up the back. Okay, and the outsole. Standard 450 outsole, you got those ridges there, as you can see. All right, and you got an adidas symbol right there at the top. And the outsole is kind of in the same sulfur color, but it's kind of a translucent looking sulfur outsole. Okay, and the insole of the shoe, if I can get that out really quick, is in sulfur as well with the Yeezy logo and the globe logo right there in gray. All right. That'll be about all for the 450 Sulfur, guys. Just give my final thoughts on the shoe. Do I think it's a must pick up? I'm gonna say if you do not own a 450, then go ahead and grab one. I'm not sure what the resale price is on this shoe. I'm gonna guess retail a little bit under, or right around retail, maybe a little bit above. It's not gonna be like super crazy if I had to guess. But like I said, if you don't have one, go ahead and grab it. I mean, it's still a nice colorway, but obviously I'm gonna have to return this one due to that issue on the sole. Like, there's another look at it again, y'all. Like, I couldn't believe that. Like I said, it looks like it's actually continuing to rip. You can see, like, right there, if you press there, you can see it's a little crack there. So this definitely has to go back, because if you walk in these, it'll probably just separate. But just want to give you guys a look at them. Like I said, it's a nice colorway, but I wasn't, super pressed on getting a pair, only because I already have the resin. But I had to get them because I want to give you, the people who support this channel, a look at the shoe. So do me a favor, man, and please subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate all of the support. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.